Alrighty, Leos. So this is going to be your reading for August 12th through the 17th. Thank you guys so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel. This is going to be a general message. You guys already know how these readings work. Everything I say may or may not pertain to you, so only take what does apply and let the rest fly. Also, if you would like to join any of my tarot classes so that you can learn how to read tarot on your own and whatnot, definitely make sure you guys sign up for those classes. They are now available. You guys have been reaching out to me and asking me, Crystal, when are you going to start the classes again? Because a lot of you guys missed out the last time. So if you are interested, my website link will be listed below in the comment section as well as the description box. And that's also where you guys can go ahead and book me for personal sessions if you do need some further guidance. All right. So let's get straight into it. What's going on, my Leos, for August 12th through the 17th? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Leos for August 12th through the 17th. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Leos for August 12th through the 17th. Also, happy birthday to my Leos out there. I hope you guys are enjoying your birthday if it's still Leo season. All right, so what's going on, my Leos, for August 12th through the 17th? And what's going on, my Leos' love life for August 12th through the 17th? Leo's love life for August 12th through the 17th. Leo's love life for August 12th through the 17th. And the advice. Okay. So let's go ahead and get straight into these messages, guys. So Leos, for August 12th through the 17th, I really feel like this week, the energy you guys are really up under is like being a little mentally confused as to what to do next. For a lot of you guys, you could be conflicted about a relationship that you're in that could be a little bit on the rocks. For others of you, this could even be you trying to figure out what you're going to do when it comes to your career and what's going to be the best career choice for you. Also, for some of you guys as well, you could be just in your own head when it comes to certain circumstances, especially when it's a circumstance you can't control. If this is like a person, what have you. But there's a need for you to get out of your own head this week because that could really deter you or put you in a weird mindset or mindset, excuse me. Another thing I am seeing for my Leos this week, a lot of you guys are going to be having this urge if like your love life is not working out. And even if it is working out, you're going to have this urge to really put things in order when it comes to your foundation, whether that's like you finally making some moves towards purchasing a home or an apartment, or for some of you guys, getting your finances in order. But a lot of you guys are really just wanting more for yourself, and you're really going to, I guess, get this this inner fire lit. I've been saying this a lot for a lot of signs, but you're gonna have this spark that comes over you, right? Where it's gonna make you want to go towards some goals that you may have set for yourself, or go towards a more fulfilling career. Especially if you have been wanting to see more out of your situation here. A lot of you guys as well, when it comes to a relationship, there may have been some lies or some deception that may have came up here. But there's a need for you to make sure that you're seeing people for what it is, especially when when their false masks come off. Definitely making sure you see things for what it is. Yeah, third eye. You need to really let your third eye guide you and your intuition as well with any people around you who may be deceptive or not completely honest. Okay? For some of you guys, you may have an opportunity to study up under somebody who may have like wisdom about whatever field you may be going towards. So say for instance, you're somebody who's an artist, like a painter, and you may be able to study up under somebody who's like a really good painter. Or if you're like a hairstylist, you may be able to study up under somebody who's a really well-known hairstylist. But for a lot of you guys, some of you guys will have a chance to actually study up under someone and learn a new craft. Also, for a lot of you guys, well, when it comes to being successful, you guys are really on the path towards being successful. You just need to be patient, especially when it comes to the manifestations of your projects. If you are someone who's been working on several different projects, or not even for some of you guys several, it may even be like a career you're going towards, and it may take a lot of work. Understand that everything takes time and it's not going to happen overnight, and your growth only stops when you stop feeding that growth, if that makes sense. Okay, now let's actually talk about your love life, and then we'll get more in depth. So when it comes to your love life this week, Leos, we have attraction. It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And then we also have honeymoon. It says enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And then we also have, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So for a lot of you guys, you do have a partner that you are very much attracted to. That's not the problem here. For some of you guys, this person may be acting a little distant this week, and there may be like a need for this person to realize that, okay, it's okay for you to open up to the Leos, and that, you know, there's a way for you guys to fix the relationship. But for some of you guys, there's a much needed effort that needs to be made here. And also somebody needs to stop being so controlling within this relationship. And the guidance I can really give you with this week is to really listen to your heart. Like, what do you feel? And for some of you guys, if your heart's been leading you astray, listen to your mind, because for some of you guys, you know what to do with the situation. It's just you may be staying in a toxic situation because, all right? So let's go ahead and get a full look at exactly what's going on here. So what's going on with my Leos for August 12th through the 17th? The energy surrounding my Leos for the week of August 12th through the 17th. August 12th through the 17th. Leos for August 12th through the 17th. Okay, so energy coming into this week, last week's energy, the guidance, the obscure issue, and the outcome of this week. So looking at the bottom of the deck, the energy I'm seeing right off the bat for you guys, you're, like I said, you guys are on the path towards being success or being in more successful energy, especially if you have been going through some financial issues or like even doubting yourself as far as like making more money financially. I just really feel like what's the issue this week is more of your emotional well-being. A lot of you guys, you may be dealing with just a lot of shit on your plate from people that you emotionally care about. And it's like it's taking a toll on you. And for some of you guys, you really want to express how you feel to someone, but you could feel like, okay, I got too much baggage going on and I got to deal with it on my own for some of you guys. And with the 10 of Cups, some of you guys, you could be, you know, dealing with a family situation here that's connected to your love life. And again, there could be some issues taking place here as far as the communication, getting that point across to this person for some reason. But coming into this week, I do have the 4 of Swords. With this, for some of you guys, you could be taking a mental break to really think about things, get your own peace of mind, and also formulate some sort of plan for yourself moving forward. For some of you guys as well, you could be taking a break from an Aries or a Sagittarius. But with whoever you're taking a break from, a lot of you guys are needing to get a peace of mind first before you take a leap of faith towards trying to fix anything with anybody. And you could be single right now and you could be discontent with it, but it's much needed space that you need to figure out exactly what you're going to do next moving forward. Also with this could be you taking some time to think about like a business deal that you want to jump into, or like a new job or something of that sort. And it may be taking some time for you to reach that level of financial stability that you'd like to be at. But last week's energy, I do have the 4 of Pentacles. With this, a lot of you guys may have been in the saving money energy, not really trying to spend too much because you may have been trying to, get some sort of purchase or something of that sort. For some of you guys as well, you could have been dealing with a partner who was closed off to you, and you may have had to take some time for yourself to really think about whether or not this is wise for you to stay in this relationship. And for some of you guys, you really tried to move on from the issues that were present, but you may have came into the realization that this person that you're dealing with may have been emotionally immature. Or for some of you guys, this person may have, gave you issues when you try to communicate with them back and forth. Also, take this reading how it applies. If you're a cross watcher watching this and this applies the opposite way, then of course, take the reading how it applies. But the guidance for this week, you guys do need to make sure with the Knight of Swords that you guys are not engaging in somebody's just random arguments they want to start with you. Also, when it comes to the communication, it just not being balanced, that's a problem here. Also, just the in and out, like the inconsistencies within the relationship needs to stop. Also, when it comes to what you guys truly want for yourselves, a lot of you guys know what it is. It's just you need to be determined. You need to have your eye on the prize, because a lot of you guys are going towards your goals in a very like defensive or like, guarded type of way due to the fact that you're thinking negatively. All right. And then also with the relationship, if you keep rushing back into that and you know that there's issues within the relationship, you have to take that in consideration as far as the toxicities and what you guys need to work through. But the obscure issue that may come up this week, I do have the Eight of Swords with this. This may be you feeling as if mentally you don't know which way to go with the situation with someone who you keep having arguments with, or there's still levels of conflict with. And for some of you guys as well, you're very dissatisfied with the situation, or you just feel like there's just certain things within the relationship that you guys can't move past, and that's going to still be a problem here. And what I'm seeing for the outcome of this week, I do have the Two of Wands. With this, you guys will be deciding on which way you're going to go about a situation that you're connected to on a deep level. Some of you guys will be walking away from this because it's too much of a push and pull. Even though you care about this person, for some of you guys, you want to think about your foundation and more of your money matters while you have issues going on with this situation. So that's what I'm seeing, Leos. I hope that I was able to give you guys some sort of guidance or clarity for what to expect for this week. Again, if you do want a personal reading to make sure that you know exactly what you can expect for yourself, because these are general messages, check that information out below. And again, if you do want to join the tarot classes, it's going to be very informative. Definitely check that information out below as well. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, Leos.